about to enter a world of drug hazes, incompetence, and combat. A world where magic is coating the floors and also the walls, and some magic has spilt onto the books. Danger could be lurking around any corner in this virtual experience and podcast named by a three. I am your host, Kickasatron, and you have untied the strings to the Spooky Dice Bag.
That's all. When the funeral business is booming, it's bad news for everybody.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, except you guys.
Well,
yeah, we do all right.
It's still sad.
Yeah, no. Karmically, yeah.
We bring people to the ends that we don't bring them. We usher them to where they have asked to be brought and honor those who are here to mourn. I'm usually better at that speech. It's been a while. But yeah, Mom, if you need help carrying anything or setting up anything, just let it. I'm gonna show the guys hometown a little bit. But we can be back at any point for a little bit.
Okay.
You know.
You have fun showing your friends around.
Like that.
It looks like one of them might still be sleeping. Is he okay?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna leave some of your muffins and the bacon on a plate, and I'm just gonna put it and just kind of doggy bag it in my room. He pretty much is he likes to say he only likes to be awake during the night, but I think it's starting to get to him, so I'm just gonna let him sleep. It's very dramatic. He's a good egg. He won't cause any problems.
Okay, that's good.
So if you need any help with anything, he will not say no. So he's strong.
Well, that's good. It's always good to have a nice, strong person here.
Don't you worry. Okay, love you very much. We'll be back probably in a little bit, but I'll definitely let you know if we have to head out real quick, okay?
Thank you for breakfast.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right. So you guys leave the funeral home, and in the center of town, there's the tavern and inn. There seems to be a market happening a little to the southeast of town. And then in the northwestern corner and the southeastern corners of town, there's a couple of farms. And to the north part of town, there's a large temple, the largest building in town.
Turn to the guys. Okay, so you all heard that thing about the scroll that my mom said, right? We should probably ask what they wanted, because there's no way they're sending. I mean, we were so far from here. There's no way that's a coincidence, right?
No, I think this is probably the best course of action. We should figure that out.
All right. I mean, I would know Sister Lana, right? What's her temperament? Was she one of my teachers? What's her temperament?
She's pretty calm most of the time.
She's one of the granola. Is she a little bit of the granola teachers we had? Okay.
She's a bit more granola than very strict.
Hello, my sweeties. Hello.
Yeah, Sister Lana was a lot more we are of the earth is of us, treat it well. So I think if they went to talk to her as really kind of stuffy, elves, she probably was just herself, and they were themselves and left quickly.
Yep. Opposing forces.
I think we can. We can trust her to at least ask what their deal was. Oh boy, I haven't been back there in a while.
All right, you got this.
Yeah, it's
we
fine.
all got this.
We do.
We all got this, and I am just looking around, just being anything, sniffing the air, just. Okay.
That's
I
a good.
Smell fried food. I don't smell fried food.
Actually, that's a good point. Maybe we should go there under. Well, one, this is actually something we probably should do. Maybe Sister Lana has a spell or something to see if you're indebted to anybody.
That would be nice.
Attached.
Yeah, that's probably a good call.
And casually bring up the elf visit. two birds.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm here for this.
Are you good?
You know, I am just. I haven't had my coffee, and then I light a joint.
Okay, all right.
In reality, my improv skills are failing me.
Let's head over. Let's just head over.
Yeah.
This is my home. I'm giving like the little local tour, like the really unnecessarily personal one. Like, oh, this is like the first fight I ever got into was under that bridge, and like she broke up with me. But then like this, it's one of those. And I knock on the familiar door. See who's there.
Astrid, it's great to see you. How have you been?
Hi, sister. How are you?
Oh, just holding down at the temple and everything. How about you? How's
Good.
Strixhaven?
It is adventurous. It is definitely an education. These are my friends. Forte.
Hello.
Boy.
Hello.
Hi, it's great to meet you. My name is Sister Lana.
Nice to meet you.
Can we have a kind
of
of
temple today?
we have a bit of a soul-based question, and was wondering if you might be able to give some guidance, like in private, a little bit.
Yeah, of course. Come on in.
Cool.
So she'll walk you in.
So, what brings you to the temple today?
I just look between the boys.
I may have inadvertently sold my soul for a free breakfast.
Was it a good free breakfast at least?
No, it was terrible. It was absolute garbage, and it was not worth one soul.
Well, what kind of stupid reason would you have for selling your soul for a free breakfast?
I mean,
You were hungry.
yeah, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And I wasn't aware that I was selling my soul all the time.
We're botanists, you see.
Yes.
You
There
were
was some trickery.
botanist, so you were selling your soul.
No, those two things are not related. We're just sharing
okay.
that fact, really.
There was some trickery. There was
trickery.
There was Fae. There were Fae involved.
We were tricked.
Oh, yes, but they...
We were bamboozled.
I
We were
see.
Schmeckeldorfed.
Yeah, so there was a name exchange, which historically is not great, and
no,
that's
you don't want
worth.
to do that with the Fae. You definitely
Yeah.
don't want to do that.
So can you just check him out and see if he's still got his own faculties about him, or he's
Yeah,
being
we can...
tracked?
Feel a weird impulse to go work in a line, in a kitchen line.
There's a... Well, what kind of Fae did you sell your soul to? That's a strange impulse to have with the Fae.
Guy Fairy.
Oh, I've heard of him. His food's supposed to be amazing.
Yeah, no, but his breakfast is shit.
Oh, maybe it's just the free breakfast. Or you already had your soul, so what's the matter?
I like
Want people
I
to come
stroke
back to your
Eloy's
restaurant.
arms.
If you want people to come back to your restaurant, you make good food. You give them something for free. It shouldn't be garbage. Ah! I just like start losing track and just complete nonsense rambling about the principles of a free breakfast.
Well, while he's rambling, can I kick Forte to do the mind link?
Oh, my link with Astrid.
Hey, did you want me to bring up that whole like demon like tail in your stomach thing?
Do you think they would actually be able to help?
I don't know. They're pretty resourceful here, and I can trust her.
And another thing,
All right,
hash
you can
browns
ask her.
Okay.
need to be made with love and care.
Eloy, it's fine. Yeah. So I guess every one of us has a little bit of a soul conundrum. So he sold his soul for a breakfast. I may have made a promise to Maliki to get us here safely, and Forte over here ate a piece of a demon.
Oh my god, that's right.
A demon god,
Oh.
I think.
A demon god while in another plane of existence.
Forte
really-
digested a god.
So really, we're having a bit of indigestion. Can you help us?
I mean, Dart, excuse me, Dart, piss of God.
Uh,
My stomach
I'm not
grumbles.
gonna lie to you, Sister Lana. Things got weird and intense at Strixhaven.
This school is
I thought
insane.
this was just a school. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, we
Alright.
learned a lot.
I mean, you learned how to eat a god. That's pretty tight. I learned how to make a cake. I think that was the first time I ever made a cake.
But I mean, I got a really good grade on my my final for my necromancy 101.
Oh yeah, we
No,
did do
that's
good on our
that's
finals.
good. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a positive.
Uh-huh.
All right. So I do know a ritual we can do that could be able to tell us the status of everybody present's soul.
Hell yeah.
Shall we do it or not? But just to be completely, this is going to show some things that you may or may not want others to know.
I mean,
It's,
pretty important.
I'm generally an open book.
it's okay. Yeah, we can do that.
We're gonna find out one way or the other, I guess. We're all in this together.
So she takes you to the center of the temple. She lights some incense. The scent is familiar. It's almost like a floral scent, but you can't quite place it. And she gestures for all of you to sit like in a circle.
Crisscross applesauce.
Should I make a nature check to try to determine what kind of plant this is?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can
and
I
make a
help
nature
him because I said we're botanists?
Hell yeah.
check. Yes, you can. You can help
19
them because you're
with that
botanist.
advantage. Oh,
Oh!
wait.
Yes,
oh,
you got your 19.
technically a 19.
Nat 20.
Nat
It's a
20,
nat
19.
20, nat 20, 19. That's
Do we call that is that a dirty 19? I feel like that's a dirty 19.
It's a dirty 19, yeah.
It's a
that's-
dirty
yeah, I guess
19.
technically it's a dirty 19. Yeah. So you guys, just let me double check the actual name of it.
Anyone else listen to the High School Musical sing-along, dance-along? Shit
No,
just
we
popped
haven't.
into my head.
Yeah, we have that on Thursday nights here.
Oh,
First of the month. It's weird. We're in the rec room right now. There are very uncomfortable folding chairs we
Oh.
could get, but I think the braided rainbow rug is fine.
yeah. No, I'm just sitting on the floor because I tried to sit in one of the chairs and just broke underneath me. I tried one more time and then broke underneath me, and then I was like, you know what?
They're
No.
those molded plastic orange ones with the like U-shaped legs that no one wants to sit in.
That for some reason like has an indent of someone's butt in it, and you don't know how that happened because it's plastic.
It's full on rec center, like youth group carpeting and chairs.
This rug really ties the room together.
So you guys can tell from your smelling it that it is a mixture of lavender, cedar, and rosemary. The incense that's burning. It's got a very earthy scent to it.
Smell. From those properties, do we know what spell she's casting?
You make an Arcana check.
Can I help?
Yeah. Kenny? I rolled already though, so
Yeah.
it's an 11. It's an 11.
Cannot tell which spell Sister Lana it was going to cast.
Sister Lana, like, how does this ritual work? I'm curious. I like rituals. I've been finding myself studying them a little bit more, and I'm curious if this is something just a young merfolk like me could ever learn mechanically, because I'm curious if this is a spell I could copy into my book.
No, this spell is strictly for clergy. Takes years of practice. It doesn't even have a proper name.
I mean, I'm a pretty quick study. Yeah. What? I've been a little too cocky lately. I'm gonna cool off. I'm good. Just gonna let you do your thing. I close my eyes. Get into a meditative position.
Everybody, we're all seated on the floor. Close your eyes, clear your minds. I'm going to figure out what we are, what we're doing, we belong to. I can see an extremely powerful force, immense power, in somebody who's a half elf, but it isn't a complete immense power.
She looks over at gestures between Astrid and Forte.
Which one of you is that?
Forte will raise his hand.
Ah, yes. Yes. So, how did you acquire this partial god?
We came across a necromancer, who wanted to defeat and eat a god. We managed to follow him into a realm, and he had managed to defeat it, but Astrid here helped in his demise. And after, what was his name? Lecter? I'll look over it, everyone.
Yeah, Lecter.
I figured, like, his body's just gonna be there, so I figured, like, I should eat it, since, I don't know. I didn't really think about it when I did it.
So you consumed a god whom you did not personally overpower?
Yes.
Very well. I sense much danger in your future.
Mhm.
Let's see. I'm getting a sense of another soul bound to a goddess.
Bastard kind of like painfully like, yep, that might be me. Kind of collecting them like cards here.
Lucky for you, I do not sense any jealousy here. That might save you from some embarrassments, from internal struggles and fight.
Something.
And in the Fishman, I sense again a struggle between something immensely powerful and black, like the color, not necessarily dark or evil.
Of course. No, the color.
A large, black, powerful presence. It almost feels as if it's a dragon of some sort.
Yeah, that's always been there. That's normal. That's okay to be there.
But there is also an almost equally as powerful, perhaps more powerful, presence tugging for control of your soul. This one is elusive. It seems to be between multiple realms, seems to be pulling you, seems to be very attached to your name.
Is there like a notary here? Is there some way I can just legally change my name?
No, sorry, we don't offer that here at the temple.
I'm just writing a little notebook like, remember to look for someone to legally change my name.
And even
Question
so,
mark?
the way that the Fae work is, you have a name that is a more true name that is attached to your chosen or given name that they already have control of.
Like a capital N name. Okay.
Yeah, a name that perhaps you don't even know. It's attached cosmically to your chosen or given name.
And you guys can all sense that there is a strong bond between whatever soul of the temple and Lana. Her soul is bound to this temple, to the four walls of it.
Just as like the core priestess, or like more.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay.
It's like, yeah, like she is, like her entire being is bound to this temple, almost as if the temple were to cease to exist, she would cease to exist.
Bigger town drops on the town, right on top of the temple.
Take them out. So what can we do to stop these? I mean, much danger to Forte, and clearly a dragon level of danger to Elroy.
Oh, again, dragon, greater than dragon. Dragon's normal. Dragon is normal.
Okay, great. What can we do?
Burn?
Burn?
The only burn? What are we trying to burn? No.
I thought you said
never
burn.
Well, that would get rid of your issues in one way, I guess. Perhaps. But I mean,
We can always just
considering
set
that
ourselves on fire. That's not a bad idea.
we're talking about souls, it's probably not going to be that easy.
Sure. Sorry, I thought you
Alright,
said
roll
burn.
initiative.
No.
Leela just farted.
So this is more than a curse, right? This is not like we couldn't just try to remove the curse.
This
Off
is
of-
not.
It's more like a bond.
This is not just some simple curse. Curses are standard enough to get rid of. This is a bit more than just a curse. One has part of a god in him. The other has a battle going on for his very soul.
What would happen if I say sold my soul to like a third entity?
Hit them all against each other?
I don't know. I've never seen anybody crazy enough to sell their soul to two entities, so
Third pitch.
How
We allow
crazy.
Forte. We allow Forte to become a patron god, and then you go to Forte, and like it's all copacetic.
Forte, do you want my soul?
Do patrons have to take souls?
We're the worst rejection letter. Okay, all jokes aside, how do we save my friends?
Yeah, no, I feel like I should try to, live and
I
not
would
do
like
that.
that.
That sounds like a crazy plan.
So for the one with part of a god within him, there are two options. You can either consume the rest of the deity and become your own patron, for lack of a better word, or you can sell your soul to the deity, lose a part of yourself, but otherwise live a normal life as normal as can be with literally the parts of your soul missing that have already fused together with the parts of the deity that you've consumed.
Oh, you need to kill the deity, basically.
For the other one, it is going to be a struggle between the two patrons. The patron he has been bound to for seemingly years. Feels like you've been bound since birth. I don't know if that's proper, if that's accurate.
Yep. Again, 100% normal. Dragon should totally be there.
Okay, bound since birth. And this fey creature.
Yeah, that was the shit breakfast.
All this for a shitty breakfast.
Again, I did not know it was going to be a shitty breakfast. I expected a well-cooked breakfast. It just turned out to be shitty.
What kind of breakfast is worth your soul?
I'd say like a mountain, maybe like a small hill of like hash browns with sea salt and pepper, covered in vegan and animal safe ketchup.
What?
A skyscraper of French toast lathered in syrup. And just a pig that you can infinitely peel bacon strips off of. Freshly cooked bacon strips. No harm to the pig.
I do know of an afterlife where you can find a pig like that.
So I can't emphasize enough that there was trickery here. It wasn't just for the free breakfast. I wouldn't have just let him do it for the free breakfast, Sister Lana. Please know that. I
We
feel
were
like
deceived. We were lied to.
it was.
Well,
I get.
Of course you were deceived. It's a fake. It's an arch fake.
Well, actually, that's a good question. There were two Fae involved in this. Is there only one that's latched onto him?
Is it the big lady? Because I may not mind if it was the big lady.
Okay, well,
It's definitely a powerful force. I can't tell the gender of
gotta
the
be
particular
Titania.
fey that's.
But does it like look like it has like spiky hair and like sunglasses? Can you tell the shadow?
We are not. I am not receiving any vision of sunglasses. No.
Okay, so it's Titania then. Okay. Okay, so is there anyone that can help with that struggle, or like would we have to try to contact your dragon?
You have like a soul lawyer? I mean, I tried. She wasn't great help. I mean, she's cool, but like, I didn't really get a lot. We could try.
Yeah, it seems we have a lot of stuff on our plate.
And just start like composing like a letter in my in my little notebook, just like okay, dear Miss Witherbloom, patron Witherbloom. Kind of mumble off in the corner for a bit.
Okay, and so we have to. So 2 patrons have to battle for the soul of Eloy, and then unless Forte wants to become a patron, but only become his own patron, we have to kill that deity, which is somewhere. My thing seems way less important now. Oh,
no, your thing's pretty important.
Pretty important.
It's pretty important.
Right, shit. Okay. So, and I'm confirming, I do trust Sister Lana, like, a lot. She's been part of my life, right? Like, there's been no crime.
No. She has been like a solid spiritual guide. She's very open to helping out with multiple pantheons, multiple deities from different things.
So there was one other thing. Mom mentioned that some high elves came to the temple not too long ago looking for a scroll.
Oh yes, there were some elves that came here.
Did they seem agitated? Did they mention any names?
No, they were seeking copies of a scroll that they seem to have misplaced. They're wondering if we had any. I told them that they were free to look at our scrolls, but they were not permitted to take any away from the temple. They looked through them. They didn't seem to find what they were looking for, and they left.
Yeah. Astrid doing that kid stalling thing of like, okay, this is fine. It's probably not a problem. Looking at the friends. So you get vibes. You're pretty good at vibes. Those elves gave off. What type of vibe did they give off? Like, what type of vibe?
Well, they didn't seem to show much respect to me.
Yeah.
That seems interesting. They were very disrespectful, especially, usually you think elves, you think holy folks in general, they would be more respectful than that. Very...
Yeah, they were sun out, the sun temple, right? Cool. Okay. I'm just gonna rip off the Band-Aid, guys, right? Just rip off the Band-Aid. We have their scroll. We have their scroll, probably. And it's basically they decided to take this scroll, and it's about how half-elves actually have a bigger connection than they ever would admit it, and they wanted to hide this and keep it away from the people for the knowledge, and it was going to cause all sorts of bad problems, and they were really racist about it, and anyway, so I have it.
So you want to tell them?
And please don't tell them, but...
They've gone. I don't know where they are.
Okay, cool. We're trying to get so you know that goddess you told me that I was attached to? That's Mikey. She got us out of that bad situation that my friend got his soul attached to the Fae, and I promised her a favor. I don't know exactly. She hasn't really asked yet, but the only people that I really know what to do about this scroll kind of were pointing me to Muglum, and then Mom let me know that Dad's there, and that's a whole nother thing. But anyway, so we have this scroll, and I think it's going to be like revolutionary to the world, and I'm really nervous about it. Astrid throws up a fern.
May I take a look at it?
Trojan Fern. Everybody get in the Trojan Fern. Forte, get into position. Trojan Fern. Shit, I don't know how to do a two-person Trojan Fern. Fuck. Go get Umbra, even if he's not awake.
Umbra, get over here.
He's still asleep in my childhood bed. My mom's like giving him a muffin, making sure he's breathing. Yeah, here's the scroll. Here it is. I know Maliki at one point wanted me to go and find her temple's and Kalashar, and then Muglum came up. Those are the places that came up.
Culvershire.
Kalashar. I don't. It seemed like an old term for somewhere. I don't know if that's actually somewhere else.
I think
didn't
that's one of her names.
Yeah,
that was
I think it was
Oh.
once known as Culvershire.
Oh, right. Okay.
Was once called Culvershire by the half elves.
Right. Sorry, the Unity Temples of Kalashar in coastal town of Nergoni. Yeah. No, I don't know. There's some stuff. There's just a lot of stuff that you probably know better than I do.
Oh
Here it
yes, this. I have heard tell of the scroll.
As she's looking at it, her eyes are extremely wide.
Yeah.
My half elf colleagues mentioned it back when I was first learning. They seem to believe it was lost to history. They called it.
And it was found to present.
They said it was the scroll of Ardreth.
Scroll of Ardreth?
Ardreth, yes. Scroll of Ardreth.
Ardreth.
Reth. Thank you. Okay, well, that's more information than we got before. The Scroll of Ardreth. Who or what is Ardreth?
They wouldn't really speak much of who Ardreth was, just that they had written the scroll that told of a legend, something long and lost, long forgotten. But I think you have this. This appears to be the scroll of Ardreth.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Did we just find a Gnostic gospel here? Of elves?
Sounds like that. Sounds like that, yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Tight.
Okay. Well, the people that had it were not going. They didn't want it to be known that half elves and elves have a more common ancestor, and it was kind of an impulse, to grab it. But it seems more and more right that we did, and by we I mean I take full responsibility. That was me. Who do we take this to make sure it doesn't get swept under the rug?
And
Don't say
hidden away.
Here's the temple. I believe there was a Unity temple up in Muglum.
Yep.
Yep. That seems right.
That would probably be the closest one to us.
Yep. I can feel Sister Alana smiling a little bit at the of course it is. Of course it is Astrid. Come on.
Astrid, it's alright. If your dad sucks, we can just kill him. I mean, punch him in the face.
Okay, so we know. Okay, so we have information now. We know that you do have an archfey attached to you for realsies, and that Forte can. We have a couple options, but the best one's murder. We kind of knew these. And the Scroll of Ardreth needs to be brought to Muglum. Sister Lana, things have gone real weird in the 9 months I've been gone.
The hell of a summer vacation.
So, no other many elves come looking for me, for my mom. Can you let me know and keep things quiet? And if a chain restaurant by a fey creature opens up, I do not want you to eat there.
Make a shit breakfast.
And I like your soul. It's a nice one.
I will certainly not sell my soul for a cheap beauty breakfast. I appreciate the warning.
It's less for you and more of the rest of our congregation, because we have some great people who would in fact sign their name for breakfast. And I worry. My mom needs business. She does not need business that bad.
Oh.
Agreed. Yeah, that makes sense.
Thank you, by the way.
Oh, of course, anytime.
All right, guys, what should we... Any other questions or things we need to check out here? Okay.
I think, unfortunately, all signs point to Muglum.
Yeah, it does. All right. We should grab Umbra and say goodbye to Mom. We'll get goodie bags for the road so we can eat on the way.
Good. I need more eggs.
Really good eggs. She makes a breakfast worth selling your soul for.
You know what?
Kidding.
I would sell my soul to your mom for an infinite amount of her breakfast. Absolutely. I woke up to that every morning. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Do you just sell your soul for breakfast? Is what you're saying?
She's pretty great.
Yeah, I think I do sell my soul. I do just generally want to sell my soul for breakfast.
Yeah, we should probably work on like some self-esteem work. I know you are very confident.
It's not so much. It's not so much self-esteem. It's just, you know. It's like
okay,
a thing you say. You know, it's like I sell my soul for a good breakfast. Sometimes I just forget to say good. Again, my soul is really only promised to one entity, the dean of my college. Like, you know, that's just a thing. That's normal. It's had been how it is since I was a kid. That's normal.
I meant to ask that. I thought you were only selling the soul when you were going to Strixhaven, not since you started being born.
Well, it's more the fact that you know we're like a whole family. There's technically a wing named after us in some capacity. You'd be surprised how much. Yeah, honestly, guys, I've been trying to play it down, but we make a fair amount of money in the farm, and we've donated to the school every now and again.
Okay.
Yeah.
No shame. No worries. It's fine.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That makes sense, though.
I've just slowly come to realize that being there. I thought we were a little more humble, but as I think more and more about the fact that my soul was promised to the dean of a college, and I am here, realizing it's one of those weird privilege things.
Well, I mean, now you're attached to a fae creature that tries to hunt you, so we'll get that done. That you're gonna have a bit of a struggle coming up.
That's life.
Bit of a struggle. Oh,
it's a living.
It's a living. Okay. Thank you, sister. I'll get some provisions from my mother. I feel a little sad to leave her so quickly. And then we got the go-ahead, so I guess it's Muglum time. We should also pick up Umbra.
Yeah.
Have a very safe journey, and I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, sister. I will think of home often and continue my meditation and prayers to the pantheon I am collecting along the way.
I just lean down to Astrid. I'm like, do you need bardic inspiration for this attempt at flirting?
Not flirting with her. She was my teacher. If anything, I really got to write to Edie. It has been a while.
Okay. That's
Thank
probably
you.
a good idea.
Yeah, it's probably. She's really nice. Yeah, okay. Thank you. If you have any other words of wisdom or items or potions or anything that might aid us in this, I would not say no. But your kindness already has been more than enough, so we're happy to just head on out.
But if you could hook us up, it'd be tight.
Here, can I see your amulet of Maliki, please?
Oh, of course. Astrid unties it and very readily hands it over.
She whispers words into it, and she hands it back to you, and it has an extra vibration to it that you didn't notice before.
What? This feels different. What did you add?
Yes, I added a guardian spell to your Maliki pendant.
I just hug her. Thank you.
So make a note of this, Ruth.
Yeah.
It gives you 3 opportunities to turn a critical hit into a normal hit. Yeah, and then it goes away.
Oh, dope. That is awesome. And can it be 3 critical? Can I put that towards one of the guys?
Right.
That can be anybody or just me?
It's whoever's wearing it.
Okay. Thank you. That's very helpful. Indeed. Yeah, I give her the big hug and before I get too emotional, just say goodbye and kind of pull everybody out. Key. All right, that was something. Everybody's ready to go.
It's tight.
And it's 3 ever.
I kind of figured that this is a break glass kind of thing.
Yes, this is in case of emergency break glass. This isn't 3 per long rests. It's 3 ever.
This will be I'm aware. This is Astrid feels that this is a break glass in case of emergency situation. Yeah, as we head back and get some lunch, shake off. I don't know, how are you two feeling? Finding out about.
I'm okay.
You are very chill with having a piece of a patron god in you.
I'll deal with it at some point. It's a god.
I mean, fair. Technically, that's okay. Eloy.
I think I'm doing okay. I think I'm just generally doing all right. I think this letter is going to hopefully help me out. Dean Witherbloom is usually pretty chill. Yeah. And I just write a letter, put it in a mailbox, and send it back to Strixhaven.
All right, so you guys, were you just gonna head back to the funeral home and say goodbye to your mom, or
Yeah.
do you want to do anything else in town?
I'd want to take a quick peek at that marketplace just for a little bit, just to see. I mean, I don't have a lot of money, but
Yeah, we should see. Yeah, let's poke
wait,
around.
I have gems.
We have gems.
Where's my gems? Where's my gems?
Like the suit loot thing.
I have gems.
Yeah, various gems and golds, jewels from Sir Cornelius.
Oh, right, and our loot too.
Yeah, why don't we take a look at the market?
Holy shit, we still have 365 gold left. Holy fuck, yeah, we can go have fun. Let's go have some fun. Let's go to the market. Fuck, let's support this small economy. Hell yeah.
I'm all about that. Mom was saying something about the harvest, so let's put some money in, and then since they have to import stuff, so I should probably do a prayer to Chanteau on our ride just to make sure she's watching over our gardens. I'll do that. I'll do that at some point on our ride back. Yeah, let's hit the bazaar. Do I recognize any of the vendors from our farmers market of my small town?
Oh yeah, you'd recognize a lot of the local farm hands and stuff are there selling all of their various fruits and vegetables. There's a couple of meat vendors, a few fashionable clothing vendors.
Ooh.
With the latest with the latest fashion from all around Neverwinter Wood.
I think Astrid might go and buy a slightly nicer looking dress and boots, or tunic and boots, because she's nervous about potentially meeting her father. Is it blue? Is the blue good? Is the blue good? Is the blue too much? Too much green? No, green's too earthy. That's too wet up. Should I go with a silver?
Blue is perfect.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get the blue. It's nice embroidery, a nice little gold embroidery. That's nice. Okay, you're right. You have a good eye, Forte. You have a great eye. Buy a new tunic. Also, we should probably pick up groceries from Mom.
Groceries, yes, a couple groceries. I want to think here. I mean, it's a small town, so I probably can't think, let's see what I can find in terms of magic items.
Okay.
But yeah, I want to look around, see kind of what the general wares are with an eye for something of a magical variety.
So you find there only seems to be one thing. There only seems to be one thing. It looks like a shield.
I don't think I technically have proficiency with shields. Look to the vendor. I'm like, how much for this pretty dope looking shield there, Holmes? I don't know why I said Holmes. Just how much for the dope looking shield?
My name isn't Holmes.
Yeah, you didn't look like a Holmes. I don't know why I thought you did for a second. You look like a buddy of mine from back on my farm whose name was Holmes.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. You hung out with a guy named Watson a lot.
Holmes and Watson, huh?
Yeah. They're pretty goofy.
Seems like an interesting pair.
Yeah.
Just a second.
They smoked a lot. They got high a lot. They often got very, very high. I get high, but the level to which they got high was they'd get high and then go on these random excursions and mysteries and shit, and it just they got fired pretty quickly.
They would get high and go on adventures, and you had to fire them?
Yeah, we had to eventually fire them, but then we had to rehire them because then we had a really big boom one season, and it seemed like they got their shit together. So, it all works out in the end. People can change. So what's up with this shield?
This is the shield of expression. And you can see that there's like a face on it. Um, it's amazing. It's very powerful. What you can do with it is when you're fighting with it, you can change the expression on the face to intimidate your enemies.
So, like, I can make it, like, their worst fear. It, like, reads their mind and takes their worst fear.
Well, it has to be a humanoid face, but sure.
How much?
I couldn't let this thing go for any less than... it doesn't actually give a price. One sec, guys, sorry. Like, even the book doesn't have a price for it.
It's so silly.
It's so stupid. Like, who needs this?
It's so silly. Does it actually give you any sort of mechanical advantage?
No, it doesn't.
Just a regular roll shield.
It's just a regular.
AC by
It's
2.
just a regular shield.
I don't
Raise
even
the
have
AC by
proficiency
2.
with shields.
Yep, and it just lets you use a bonus action to change the face's expression.
Oh,
I love
Xanathars.
that.
Like,
I do love silly magic items like this every now and again. They are quite fun. Well, let's see here. It's common, so like
Google is saying 90 gold because nobody else seems to have a price for it.
all right. I wanna look to the guy and reach into.
I couldn't let this shield go for any less than 90 gold with all of the
90. Oh.
with all of the great things that you could do with it. Think of the potentials.
Well, you know what's really cool. is
How
I
many
actually
expressions
have-
can you even think? There's got to be a million expressions.
Yeah,
A million different things you could do with the shield.
a million different things. A million.
million.
Different things. I can see you're a shopkeep of excellent taste, and so I reach into my handy haversack backpack, and I pull out the 24 pack of Adam Sam's, and I say, now this is ale from another world. Very
Ale
rare,
from another
very
world,
hard to
you
come
say?
by. And I would say 12 of these, like a 12 packer of these guys, roughly about the same as 90 gold. So maybe like, I scratch you scratch my back, I scratch yours, shield for mythical otherworldly ale.
I will have to try this ale.
Sure, I crack him one. First one's free.
Great. He takes a sip.
That good?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find.
I was just sitting here like, oh god, what are you making us wait for?
No, no,
dying?
no.
And he just dies.
Sir?
It was poisoned the whole time.
The whole time. As
Thank God we found out
As
that
all
fact.
Adam Sam's beers are.
Astra comes out like, Gerald, stop it. Just give him the shield for 20 gold. That'd be amazing. Gerald!
Damn it, Gerald.
Gerald, I taught your kids in Tuesday school. Come on. I don't-
Tuesday school.
I don't know. It's various pantheons. I'm just going to pick a day.
No, I love it. No, I love it's such a perfect joke. It is just bravo. Just bravo.
Yes, this beer does have a very mild hoppy taste. Yes, this is clearly definitely worth 90 gold. This
Yeah,
is
here.
some of the greatest beer I've ever had. You said this was Adam Sam's, and I can't get it anywhere else.
Adam Sam's can't get it anywhere else but a mythical land called Merca.
Merca. We shall see if we can maybe get trade routes with Merca.
Might not be a bad call. Might actually. I wouldn't recommend it. It's about 50-50.
Why not? What's
But-
wrong with Merca?
They're just kind of like. You ever met a guy and it seems like he's really, really cool and he acts really, really cool and he like says all the right things and then you find out about like 2 days later that he kicks puppies?
You're talking about a guy who kicks puppies.
Yeah. But when you first meet him, he seems really cool. He doesn't seem like a guy who would kick puppies. Like, no, I would never kick a puppy. Like, puppies are like the most wonderful thing in the world. Like, if I could just hug every puppy in the world, I would. And then 2 days later, you see him just kicking puppies with a smile on his face. That's kind of what Murica is.
This sounds like a vile place.
They make great beer. Make great,
That they do.
easy, cheap beer.
Is this their easiest and cheapest of beers?
No, this is the higher end. This is the higher end cheap stuff. You want Liller Mite. Liller Mite's the really, really cheap stuff.
Liller Mite.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Ah, yes. Well, I think I shall avoid the cheap stuff. This is very good beer.
And you enjoy. I just pull
Thank
out
you.
12 cans, just plop them on the thing for them. I'll take this shield. You have a lovely rest of your day, sir.
Oh, thank you. You as well. Thank you for the beer.
Cool. I'll go put that in my inventory.
Awful.
Have it hanging out.
Amazing.
Wait, just for the sake of the roll of persuasion, just for the sake
I was
of
gonna say, like, dude, you're just letting
this
me go.
around.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this.
Was my yelling about Gerald at least going to give him advantage?
14.
14. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'll have to remember to edit this back before he agrees.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Yeah. I have beer.
Actually, I'll put it in the group. Then I don't want to hold on to it myself. I used group items for it. I'll put it in the group. Later.
All right. So you got a shield that nobody knows how to use.
Somebody might, or and hear me out, guys. We flip it for 180 gold. Hell, we could just flip it for the 90 gold it's worth and still make a profit, technically.
I mean, that's a pretty
I absolutely do not say this in front of the shopkeeper.
Yeah, Astrid looks down at the shield she actually has. She's like, this one actually makes me not get punched. Does that one at least not make someone get punched as hard? No, it just makes faces?
Do you
Okay.
have like a fancier shield?
I
Or is it
have
just a
like,
regular.
it's just a regular shield. It's just a
Okay.
regular shield. It's like
I
on my
mean,
back.
this seems to be the same as the regular shield. It just has a face on it.
I'm good. Mine has pretty vines on it and stuff. Like, I'm
Okay.
good.
Can I at least try it out? Can I try to make one that looks like a poop, like an angry poop?
You bought the emoji pack in our shields.
You should make the poop like my avatar on D20. Roll 20. With like angry eyebrows.
Amazing.
So you successfully wield the. Wait, you just have to expression. I'm gonna double check the rules on this thing.
Doesn't have attunement, right?
No, it's
No.
armor, shield, common.
Yeah.
Front of the
What
shield is shaped in the likeness of a face. Oh, the shield itself is shaped like a face. It's not like there's a picture of a face.
Oh, God.
That's even funnier.
It's a nightmare.
Light on. Jesus.
While bearing this shield, I misinterpreted that initially. The front of the shield is shaped in the likeness of a face. While bearing the shield, you can use a bonus action to alter the face's expression.
So, can you just make it look like the most punchable face and just, like,
Yeah,
them into
I turn it into Jason's face. I just
yeah. So
I don't
I'm gonna
hard
say
punch it, but
you
just
can't
lightly
do
punch it.
like, yeah, you can't really change the size of the shield, but you can make it look stupid.
looks like a circular poop.
Yeah.
just a,
Nice little
I'll
nugget.
let you use any. I'll let you make it look like any emoji that has a face on it,
Great.
like any of the face
Amazing.
emojis.
Great.
oh, God. I love it and I hate it.
And it doesn't require attunement. I'm guessing that you need to be proficient with it in order to get the armor class bonuses, but
Yeah. To wield a shield, you have to be proficient with it. So I'm
Yeah,
just like, we
that's-
just have a shield.
I think maybe Astrid is. I think clerics can use shields.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have, I technically could be in heavy plate if I wanted to be.
Yeah.
I'm in medium.
Take
Shield.
the stealth disadvantage. Do it. Make yourself impregnable.
I mean, it's my armor class is pretty low. We'll think about it. Maybe next level.
Yeah, that's why I took the Eldritch Invocation for fucking mage armor.
Smart.
'Cause I'm like, I'm not walking around here with a 13 AC. I'm gonna take at least 15.
Amazing. Okay, so we've gone to the dollar store and groceries. I bought a new outfit because I'm not impressing anybody. Forte, do you need anything before we bring groceries back to my mom?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay.
All right, so you guys go back to Astrid's mom.
Just quick. There's no like, there's nobody like watching us weirdly, other than just like clearly like, oh, again, like Gerald is just like, oh, Astrid's home. There's nothing extra weird. There's nobody I don't recognize like following us or being sketchy around us since we got back.
Are you trying to perceive? Are you like specifically looking, or are you just kind of?
Just a general like.
All right, make a
Perception.
perception check.
Okay,
Yeah.
I also like to make a pretend. Oh god.
All right, is that okay if Forte
Yeah.
here to help me? Cool. Okay.
Yeah, you guys.
Okay, yeah, we're all together.
I rolled a 7.
Nice.
25. Oh,
25
7.
looks good. I like a 25.
25.
I'm too busy just fucking around with this shield. Like I'm not honestly not using it to defend myself. I'm just making faces with the shield.
Now, Jason.
Now Chandra. Now Professor Onyx. Now Forte. Now Forte unhappy. Now Forte smiling.
As the shield's face changes, you notice that the size stays the same. Like, it doesn't even tell me if it's like the size of the shield. It doesn't give you any stats. Like,
Most shields don't really give you stats though. They're just it's a shield.
I know, but it's not like this gives you +2 to your armor class. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I
It's for
literally
comedy.
read it verbatim. I know it's for comedy, but it should
Wait,
give you something.
the whole. Oh no, because I have a thing down here. A shield is made from wood or metal. Wielding a shield increases your armor class by 2. You can benefit from only 1 shield time. I think like some places just have the like extra
Oh, okay.
mechanical quote unquote
Okay.
thing. Yeah,
But okay,
'Cause
so
I'm looking at D&D Beyond.
shields in general are just +2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, any basic shield, unless stated otherwise, is just a +2.
Sure. Okay.
That's hilarious.
Because I'm like, it doesn't tell me like what to add to your armor class or anything.
Yeah.
It's just a +2. That makes sense. All right. So, yeah, you guys, you do notice that there is, Astrid, you notice that there is one person at the market. They seem to be trying to hide their identity. But you can tell they have elven features. They're about 5.5 feet tall. Yeah, they have a very thin face. Very much you can infer from your perception that they are most likely a full elf. But you don't specifically recognize them.
I kick Forte, trying not to tip off that I've noticed this person.
I don't mind link with Astrid.
We'll have to tell Eloy, if you could tell him in a minute. There is somebody trying to hide their identity. Definitely full elf. Clearly not from around here. I think
I'll
they're
mind link with them.
foreigners. Oh, yeah, I know.
I'll speak Elven and I'll just say something like a color shar. What do you think I should say? Just to get the reaction.
I don't know if we should actually say like his name to trip off that we know what's up. Maybe something to freak him out.
Voldemort. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I've heard of that ancient deity. He seems kind of like a dick.
Super dick.
Super dick.
I heard he has no nose. Sorry, what are you
Right?
guys talking about? I was too busy playing with the shield. This
Yeah.
thing is a blast, by the way.
Wait,
it doesn't
can
do
we-
anything for me mechanically, but it does a fucking blast.
We're gonna take a stroll around the block because I don't want to walk to your mom's house. Let's do a three-way call. Three-way call.
I can't do that.
I know,
I'll
I
end the
wish I
mind link. I'll mind link with Eloy. Hey, there's someone following us. Don't look. I'm gonna say something about what's happening just to get the reaction,
You got it, dude.
and then I'll mind link back with Astrid.
I guess. You could even just say something like, "The temple sees you. What are you? You're being watched." You don't have to say
Okay.
who we are. Maybe.
I'll do it at the next corner.
I start like, ha ha ha, the shield, ha, acting like I didn't see anything. Just like, it's Chase now.
No, it's me. Why?
Why does it keep making it Forte? That's amazing. Make him frown.
Wario, what are you doing here?
He has such a modelable face.
You're very sharp cheekbones. I mean, it's delightful.
Yes. It's all in the cheekbones. Somebody try to talk to us.
Just wait for Forte and see what happens. I'm gonna like circle us like kind of the long way, pretend I'm giving a tour. Like they probably know where my mother is, but giving us a little delay to maybe get us to a more like secluded area in case we need to like grab them if they're following us.
Okay. All right. Yeah, at the next corner, I just need to be able to see them to establish my link with them, so I'll do it and say in Elven, you're being watched by the temple.
I'm being watched by the temple?
Yes.
Why would they be watching me?
Well, you're watching us.
Yes,
Why are you watching us?
the mind link is broken.
That's less. I'll say out loud. They hung up on me.
Oh, that's so rude.
I know.
Oh, rude.
Hey, wait, can people do that to you? Like,
I guess so.
or do they have to have that power too? Ooh.
No, I think it makes
Okay.
sense that people can end it.
Fair enough, fair enough. I think it would probably be best for my like hometown and family if we're gonna cause a ruckus to just get out of town. Maybe I can like send a message to somebody to be like, hey, watch my mom, please.
Can we tell? Sorry, I blanked for a second. Can we tell if there are other people around with this guy, or like just this guy?
25, get me anything else?
You guys do not see anything else.
Okay.
With your 25, Astrid, you
Just-
you do not see any signs of anybody else trying to spy
Just
on
one
you.
elf. Just one elf. I don't know what who. Yeah, okay. One elf. I don't know who they are. I mean, I think we can take a guess where they're from, but I don't know who they are.
All right. Well, why don't we figure that out? And I walk over to them, and I just kind of like I don't like fire it, but I just kind of prep an Eldritch Blast on my finger, and I just walk up behind them and I'm just like, don't say a word, don't stop moving. We're gonna go somewhere and have a chat. I just motion for the other two to like follow me as I threat walk this person out of the market into a secluded area outside of town, out this way, to the west.
Oh boy.
All right, so you walk them to the west.
Should I make an intimidation check?
Yes.
Oh no.
Wow, I shouldn't have asked. I should have just let it happen. That's a 5. Thanks to my +4, which means I rolled a nat 1.
A nat 1 is not enough to intimidate them.
If I'm DC 5, I still make it.
Oh no.
All right, so yeah, they just kind of walk away from you unfazed.
I cast command and say stop.
Command, okay.
They need to succeed on a wisdom saving throw. DC 14.
Alright. Nope, they stop.
Day in nat 1s, everybody. It's a day in nat 1s.
At least it's balanced.
It's a nat 1. Yep, it's a balanced nat 1.
Okay, so they only have to follow this command for 6 seconds. So I go up to them. What? Who sent you? What do you want? Leave my people alone.
What are you talking about? I am one of your people.
No, you're not. Who are you? My people are here.
My name?
I don't.
What was? Go ahead.
No, okay, sorry. Could you? I was gonna say I don't recognize them. Do I?
No, you don't recognize them.
Who are you?
My name is Minvis.
Okay, Minvitz.
My name is Min. I work at the temple in Toulouse.
Why are you following us?
Well, for a couple of reasons, but mainly one of our colleagues disappeared, and we're missing a couple of items from our temple.
Sounds like an internal.
You wouldn't know anything like that. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Sounds like an internal review has to happen. Leave me alone. Leave my friends alone. Get out of my town.
Make an intimidation check.
Guiding myself. Everybody close your fucking fingers, because this is not my strong suit. Oh, God. I'm going to roll the d4 first for drama. Okay, so is that 23?
Deal. You'll never see me again.
I don't want to just never see you. I don't want you near us. You seem pretty good at hiding. Don't come back.
Understood.
Good. You can go.
They don't run away, but they move away quickly. Not wanting to seem too scared, but definitely scared.
Once they're out of eyesight. I'm gonna throw up in a fern. Somebody give me a fern. We need to leave.
Well, we still have all the groceries for your mom, though, don't we?
Oh yeah, we're not leaving without telling my mom, because I need to now tell somebody to protect my mom. And yeah, so let's get back. Yeah, let's get back to the house. Let's get back to the house.
All over to the house.
Fucking book it.
All right, so you guys go to the house.
Okay, put the groceries away.
Hi, how's it going?
Okay, it's all right. We got you groceries to make up for eating all of your food. It's good. Oh, man, where did they go?
They're right here. They're right here. They're in the kitchen.
Okay, thank you, Pool. All right, bye.
Hey, mom. Quick thing.
Hi, yes.
Pick up
yes.
Umbra in like a fireman's carriage.
You have not taken a vacation in a long time, and I'm sure that Sister Lana.
Vacation, Mrs. Armitage.
I think you deserve it, and maybe going to I think there's a hot springs a couple of towns over might be a good call. For a few days. I'm sure Sister Lana would be happy to take over any of the preparation rituals in stasis if she knew what's up. There just might be some people that might be not so kind when talking about me and my friends. And I don't want anybody you're a very capable woman. I'm very aware. But I just think you deserve a weekend away. And maybe in your wand.
Yeah, I could go on vacation.
That'd be good.
That sounds good.
Cool. And
Is everything okay?
So Sister Lana is always a great sounding board. She's so good with her ideas. And just we have some energies we need to cleanse. And that sometimes comes with a tracking tail that we met in the market, and I don't want you to get hurt.
Okay. Yeah, I can.
So here's 20 gold.
That'll get me a nice vacation.
Yep, you take a week. You take a week at the hot springs, Mom.
Certainly hope nobody dies.
I'll leave a note for Sister Lana. She'll do that preservation ritual, so everybody can kind of be in this for a little bit. You deserve it. Yeah, it'll be fine. Everybody understands. Okay, we have to go. I'm gonna go deal with this, and I'll be back soon. Not goodbye. Back soon.
Okay, well, be safe.
Okay.
Stay out of trouble. Best of luck.
Right. Yeah. You got Umbra in your shoulder? Yeah, he's passed out. Okay. Love you very much. I'll see you soon.
This guy got a fireman's carried over my shoulder.
Do we still have that cart that we fixed up a while back?
We have a small cart. Yeah.
Yeah, can we take the small cart? We'll bring it
Yeah.
back. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take the small cart and my old pony, Bill. Bill the pony.
You just stole that from Lord of the Rings.
I 1000% did, because that's all I could think of. Bill the pony is the unsung hero of the fucking Lord of the Rings trilogy. Fight me. Anyway, yeah, it's okay. Cool. Let's load up and go.
All right, so you guys load up Umbra into the back of the cart that's pulled by Bill the pony, very original. And
Thank
you
you.
head east. And you are brought into Neverwinter Woods.
Neverwinter Woods.
As you enter Neverwinter Woods, a little bit further in, you see a large clearing with an unfamiliar tree that Astrid should be noticing. Should know this area fairly well. There's an unfamiliar tree with blue, glowing flowers on it, encircled by mushrooms.
Like this. I like this.
Thank you for listening to Spooky Dice Bag. If you enjoyed our show, please remember to like and subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you found us. Special thanks to P.A. Dunn at Wandering Glyph Games for designing our logo. Information to contact him will be in our show notes. Also, thank you to tabletopaudio.com. You can check them out for all of your background music needs for any of your tabletop RPGs. Most of our sound effects can be found over at freesound.org, and information about which sounds we use can be found in our show notes or on our website, spookydicebag.com. If you enjoy the show, you can join us over at patreon.com/spookydicebag to get ad-free episodes a week early, and maps and some other bonus content we're working on right now. If a monthly subscription isn't your thing, you can also check us out on Bandcamp. Just go to spookydicebag.bandcamp.com and you can support us for as little as $1 an episode. Until next time, this has been Spooky Dice Bag.